TMD Sports is brought to you by Fanatics.com for all your official licensed gear. Woo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Facebook and all the social media networks? Once again, it's TMD Esports. We talk about everything that's going on in the sports world, but lately it's been the Cleveland Browns. Oh my God, I think TMDE's been hit by the injury bug, but my main man Ray Showdown Prisby is in the building. Ray, let him know what's good, players. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming in, filling in my brother. Now, man, let's get to it. As you know, Joe Flacco is showing out. The man is handling his business, and I can't really say that some people thought it was expected. Some people didn't expect him to be performing the way he do. So, matter of fact, let's just get to it. Now, Ray, bro, I got to ask you. Do you think the Browns are going to lock him up, or you think he might be subject to leaving? What do you think about the situation? I know you said something about AB. Go ahead, my brother.
Well, no, I believe they're going to lock him up for the rest of the year. Now, past this year, whatever happens, but let's put it like this. If he goes deep into the playoffs, and even, I ain't gonna even say the SB word, but if he goes deep into the playoffs, I think they might have to consider, beyond this year, locking him up. But he's definitely locked up for this year.
No doubt. Well, they got to get him, like I said, they got to get him. I know after every game, he's reverted back to the practice squad until he signs a active contract, and that correlation. I'm just like, as you know, Grant Delpit, he just got an extension,
right? And
he hurt, and we might not even see him until the playoffs. So I think this whole thing is kind of. Do you think it's kind of suspect with that? Why we didn't get Joe to? What do you think about that?
Well, see, okay, Grant got his extension for what he previously done. Not what he's going to do in the future. So I think that was right. I mean, you want to lock him up and reward him for what he's already accomplished. Now, as far as Joe, I believe a backdoor deal was made, and hands were shaken, and eyes, and they wink, wink, that whole kind of thing. And because here's the thing, the reason they move him to the practice squad is so they can move around these other pieces, the defensive linemen they're picking up, the offensive tackles that they're picking up. So, and being Joe that he's a veteran, I just think that he's letting them do that, and he ain't. Let's put it like this: at the end of the day, he ain't going nowhere.
Well, I hope so, man. So if you do decide, and let's say Joe does take us, we won't say the FB word. Let's say he takes us to a divisional round. And what type of deal? Because he is 38, going on 39 years old. How many years would you give Joe, and how much money you think that he would be worth if you kept him for Deshaun? And I'm gonna add this little note to it. You think it would cause a problem if they sign it because of Deshaun? Go ahead, let me hear how you feel about that.
Yes, sir. Well, here's Deshaun is locked up for the next 3 years after this one. So
yeah, we got
and that money is already spent. So they're not. I just don't see them signing Flacco, because here's what's going to happen with our crazy fan base. If they got Flacco on the sidelines, the first game Watson stumble, throw interception, what you think is going to hear in the stand? Flacco.
Yeah.
See, I don't think they're going to put that pressure on Deshaun. Not that Deshaun can't handle the pressure. To me, I just don't think that they would do that. But we never know.
But Ray, check it out though. See, this is the thing too though. We seen this year how not having a quality backup. You seen what happened. Right. I don't know what it is about NFL. Yeah, I don't know what it is about NFL teams. They don't want to invest in a quality backup. Now, Dobbs got benched. Okay, it is what it is. You seen what PJ Walker did. You seen what DTR did. I just feel like investing in a quality backup. Jacoby was there. Jacoby got 10 mil. So why couldn't we offer that to keep that safety net? And me personally, I think it's about winning. I want to win. I understand that Watson's supposed to be the man, and I'm going to put Watson in the start. It could go bad at first, but that safety net, you got this wily veteran back here. And when the last time Deshaun thrown 3 touchdowns in the game? Since he's been in Cleveland.
Right. But here's the thing though. I just don't think, since we're speculating, I just don't think that that they would sign him any long. Now they might do a year-to-year thing.
What about 2? What about 2 years? Until he's 40, man, and retire him as a Brown.
Hey, it ain't my money, so yeah. If they want to sign him for 2, but with given his age, if he balls out this year, I think I still would do a year-to-year thing.
The year-to-year. So, like I said, how much would you give him for that year then? Like I said, Jacoby got 10. How much would you give Flacco to stay a year?
I got 5 on it if you asking me.
I would do that, but see, I don't think we said, would the Browns be willing to do that for a year to give Flacco $5 million? Because if he does ball out, don't get me wrong, but I just if I was another team, I don't know if I would want to invest in at being his age. And I would just, if I was Flacco, I'd say, you know what, I'm just gonna rock in Cleveland. I'm gonna get this $5 million. What do you think about that? You know what I'm saying? You think another team might swoop in and get him if he's successful this year in the playoffs with the Browns?
I mean, that is a possibility, and we've seen that with what's our boy from Philadelphia? Knowles. No, what was his name? The one that won the backup that won the Super Bowl.
Oh, Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Okay, and you see what happened? Somebody snatched him up. Boom, fell on his face. So, I mean, I don't know. But since we're speculating, yeah, okay, yeah, let's lock him up for 2 years.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, I think that's cool. I would offer him 10 for 2. I don't think that's unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? So Kareem, same instance. You know, it's a lot of, like we talked about last show, it's a lot of 1-year contracts that's
right.
The Browns have signed, you know, to try to do something about that cap. And you got the unknown with Nick Chubb coming back. You don't know how Nick's going to look. You don't know how Deshaun's going to look. This is a little different from Baker's injury. You know, this is more structural. You know, this is
this is his throwing shoulder. Baker was his
correct
shoulder. So yeah, completely different.
Yeah. So this is to me is more serious, and because of that situation, I think they need to invest a little bit more. But it's I don't know what it is about the Browns. They're premature in signing, and then they don't move fast enough. We can't find no happy medium when it comes to this team. That's just my opinion. Right. You know, what you think? What you think?
Well, no, I just think at the end of the day, we probably need to pump the brakes a little bit because it's only 2 games, and you know the next 3 games could be he could be 5 interceptions and every. So ooh. I mean, and I'm not that. Well, hey, let me back up. I ain't trying to speak that into existence, but I will say, why don't we just wait and see, let the season play out, and to see what we do with Flacco. But hey, what we've seen so far though is amazing.
Yeah. So see, that's why you said the pump the brakes. I was talking about the pump the brakes. Why didn't we pump the brakes with Delpick? I'm saying, did we really have to sign Delpick right now? Like I said, it's still fishy to me. Did we have to? We didn't have to do that. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. If he comes back and balls out and once, because here's the thing that you have to remember: the salary cap goes up every year. So correct. So Barry wants to sign these guys at a reasonable price, as opposed to waiting until their contract expires and then they can get ridiculous money. So hey, in Barry I trust. So as long as wait a minute, I need to stop calling him Barry because I got a name for him. His name is Checkmate because he's the only general manager that's playing chess while all the rest of them playing checkers. So Andrew Barry, your new name is Checkmate.
All right. I like Barry and I like Stefanski, but I'm hard on Stefanski. So let's get to it. What do you think about, with all the injuries that we got right now, who do you think is the more influential coach? Do you think it's Stefanski or Schwartz? What's keeping the glue right now on this team?
Well, they wanted to give. Hold on, you leave somebody out. Hey, that offensive line coach, he's like a mass unit. Hey, he could put me in and make me work. That's how good the offensive line coach is. So you got to give him some love too.
Yeah. I can't think of the name. Remember the name of the offensive line, but let's just allude the whole offense is all Stefanski. And the whole defense is Schwartz. Who's more influential right now between the two of them? Who's holding the team together?
Well, well, you know what? I would say initially when the season started, it was shorts. The defense was basically dictating all the games. But
No doubt.
here lately, you know, the offense has picked up the slack, and they're showing up for the games. And so, but to answer your question, which one right now? I would say Stefanski is, because we got to score points. Bottom line, we got to score points because the defense is hurt. So obviously they're giving up more points than they usually give up. So yeah. The offense. I would say the offense with Stefanski.
No doubt. Yeah. Oh, was you in LA at the LA game?
Yes, sir. You know
that's why I say why you ain't get up with me,
dude. Hey, when I hit you up, where was you at? I'm in Vegas, man. I'm high rolling. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I gotta do something about my $1 million I won. Yeah, that's it.
well, wait. You didn't come to the tailgate though in the orange lot.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't go to the tailgate. We drove all the way from Vegas. We drove 4 hours.
You went straight to the game then.
Yeah, we went straight to the game and caught the shuttle from I can't think of the name of that damn street. Caught the shuttle, went down the street, and got to the game. And I didn't even know they had shuttles. I don't know. You know, what do you think about that? Speaking of which, we had this. What do you think about that? Because I was asking my nephew. My nephew, he is an architect. He was with me. And I was asking him structurally, what do you think? You think the Browns could build a dome like this in Cleveland? And I got it from an architect. He said no. Well, and I found out why. I could tell why now. So what do you think? You think the Browns could do that?
Well, see, I had heard that that land by the lake wouldn't handle the extra weight that a dome would have.
Correct.
So that's what I heard. So if that's true, then I guess, or that might just be a reason that they don't want to show that they're cheap and not build a dome, because we definitely need a dome. But yeah, that's I heard that same story.
Yeah. So and that's exactly basically what he told me. I don't know where you were at, but we had to, the street level, that was like the 300s. We had to go down. So he told me the biggest reason why it's like that is because they dug up, that stadium is in a ditch, in a hole, and you're right. I don't think we could do that because that's what, the way he broke it down is supporting, because it's dug so deep, and then Cleveland would just be on top. So structurally, he said it's more stable when they dug it down. And I was like, damn, we got to go down to the second level. I was like, wow, but honestly, I wasn't really that impressed with that stadium because I thought it was a whole capsule, and that breeze still was coming in there, but it was cool though.
Well, wait, here's the problem that I had. Okay, so in Cleveland Stadium, you can see the big screen. No matter where you are in the stadium, there's a big screen that you can see.
No doubt.
And I'm in that stadium in LA, and I'm looking up, and the screen is like at a slant. I'm like, wait a minute, you telling me all the money that they spent on this stadium, and I can't get a good big screen? So
yeah,
it was the thing that I had about.
Yeah, it was like a horseshoe from where I was at. It was just like a horseshoe, and I'm like, damn, it's not like what I thought it was. Really, I didn't think SoFi was all. It's cool. I didn't think it was all of that. So I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
But let me I got to get to it. So as you well know too, every week, and we winding down. We got 4 games left. TMDE has we do a schedule. We do the game. So I got to give you that right now the winners of the people who's ahead right now. JP has 129 wins. Pete is at 126. I'm at 120. Oh, no, excuse me. Christy is 120. And I am at 118. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and I know she probably going to get mad. She forgot all the first PM games this week. She forgot all of them. And I'm still down by 2. I said, God damn. So I was like, that's crazy. But
Chrissy.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her props, but it ain't over. So, man, she was like, I can put him in at the first. No, you can't. I said at the beginning of the game, so she tried to do a little bit of cheating. Yeah, I'm jumping on her ass this time because I usually don't talk shit, but I'm gonna talk a little shit this time. Though.
Well, yeah,
but it is what it.
Especially since she's not here. That's the best time to talk shit.
No doubt. But wow, we up against it, man. We made it, bro. And I appreciate you for filling in, my brother, man. You always TMD, I love you, bro. That's it. And like I said, every goddamn week. Ray, you got anything else you want to tell them?
Nah, I'm good.
Good? All right,
sir, I'm good.
No doubt. And like I said, every week, Go Browns, bitches. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.